Edo Governor Obaseki don inaugurate and issue oath of office to SAs and SSAs for Uhumwonde and Akoko Edo local government areas of Edo State. For Uhumwonde, the governor come tok say the reason why dem dey lose their wards and units for election na sake of say dem no dey stay their local government, and say one of the problem wey Uhumwonde dey face na the ability to settle issue. Obaseki come still tok say local government first be rural, but now dem don turn am to urban, and say make dem learn to do things well as politics for Naija don move on, and say as dem don be SAs and SSAs for the local government, dem must dey on ground to dey give the governor report and tell the people wetin the governor dey do on ground.
Hereby inaugurates each and every one of you standing in front of me right now and raising up your right hands as special assistants to the governor of Edo State with effect from today. Congratulations. This evening, we have inaugurated the senior special assistants and special assistants in to the governor of Edo State. We are one of the last local governments where this exercise is being undertaken. And perhaps we are the only local government executives or political appointees that are being inaugurated in this chamber. It's significant, not because Uhumwonde is an ancestral local government, but I think the circumstances leading to this can be traced to some of the challenges we have in Uhumwonde, the inability to resolve issues in a straightforward manner like other local governments. That is why it's very, very important and significant. The politics of Uhumwonde has changed. Uhumwonde is very, very interesting as a local government. Uhumwonde used to be rural local government, but it's now also becoming urban. So you have these urban areas in you have rural areas in Uhumwonde. So you find a clash of political cultures in politics. What do I mean? Politics in Nigeria has moved on. But politics also is very local. So the way politics will be played in New York will be different from the way politics will be played in New York. But both are in Uhumwonde. What am I saying? That you are being appointed as assistants to the government to go and help to promote and propagate the government's programs and policies in your various wards. I wanted to show you how your words have performed in the last 3 elections so that you can see yourself. Because we have the data. And to say that the people who are defeating us in Uhumwonde have no control of local government. They don't have SSAs and SSAs. So how come we win? How come? What do they have? So there's something wrong in our politics that must change, and you people must want to change it. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
You cannot be in your ward or your unit. Somebody else is defeating you in your unit. Meanwhile, the person, there's no estate. There's no councillor on the other side. And they're defeating you in your unit. Does that not tell you there's a problem? So why do we have you? No. The sensible thing to do is to go to those people and tell them to come. Since they're the ones that are weak. They're the strong ones. So your political careers are online. Because you cannot say, make an excuse tomorrow that, oh, You have political appointments. The other person does not have political appointments. But in your unit, in your ward, they're defeating you. You're a politician. Should anybody take you seriously as a politician? That's what is happening in the world. And the reasons are that you don't stay in your constituency. You are playing politics, modern politics in the city. People wake up in the morning and go and stay at some place and be talking. Meanwhile, there's no influence. You're not affecting the people at home. What I hear about is what we have not done in Rwanda. I never hear about what we have done as a government. So you sit down there and allow opposition who have nothing to lose to have their way. And we say they are politicians. So I am marking Rwanda as a special case. So if you answer me, I want to work with people who have acceptance at home. If you cannot, it means you don't have acceptance. Because the person who is defeating you is not a government. You are a government. Are we clear? Yes. So I am challenging each and every one of you to go back. I'll be monitoring your Facebook pages. I'll be monitoring how you are moving around. Monitoring your monthly progress. Once every month, there must be a meeting between the commissioner and all of you. Commissioner and maybe the House of Assembly member will be in attendance. Because we are working in your local governments. We are doing things. But we never hear about what we have done. The only thing we hear about is what we have done. So it looks like the government is not doing anything important. And then there's blackmail. It must stop. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Every 3 months I will do a review. And any word or anything I'm not happy with, I will drop the person.
Chairman Edo State People's Democratic Party (PDP) Tony Azegbemekon talk say the new SSAs and SSAs go help the governor achieving goal and say the appointment not go be as before as they must work for the governor and the party.
This process has gone through a very rigorous system. These men and women before you have been carefully selected by the leaders of Uhumwonde. And I can assure you, sir, that they will help in no small measure in achieving the mega agenda of the state government and, of course, the party. However, I want to draw the attention of the senior special assistants and the special assistant to the fact that this is not going to be as it was before. You won't get this appointment and sit at home or travel out and you expect to get a last every month. No. Your work will be cut out for you. And the party, the government and the party will put mechanisms in place to make sure that what you are supposed to do for the party, you will do it. What you are supposed to do for the government, you will do it.
Still on the SA and SSA's inauguration matter, the governor still carry waka go Akoko Edo local government, wherein for issue the oath of office to the new appointees.
By the powers vested in me in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I have the distinct to formally inaugurate the 4 of you standing before me this morning as senior special assistants to the governor of Edo State today. By virtue of the powers conferred on me as the governor of Edo State, I inaugurate each and every one of you raising up your right hands in front of me this morning as special assistants to work with the governor of Edo State with effect from today. Congratulations.
Obaseki talk say Akoko Edo na one of the oldest local governments for Niger and they need to treat them well sake of say them dey special and that na why im carry waka come by himself to come inaugurate them sake of say im dey inaugurate the team wey go work with am to the end of im tenure.
Today, I decided to come to Akoko Edo to inaugurate my appointees, my special assistant and senior special assistant, who will be working with me till the end of my term. Akoko Edo is very special to me. And Akoko Edo is also very unique. That is why I have come to deal with Akoko Edo as Akoko Edo. I had the option of inviting you to Benin City or to move you to Auchi. But I said, no, Akoko Edo is Akoko Edo. And you should be dealt with as such and with respect. That is why I am here. Akoko Edo has a very interesting history, as you know. Akoko Edo is one of the oldest local governments in Nigeria. When Benin Division was one local government, Akoko Edo was one local government. When Esako was one local government, Akoko Edo was one local government. All have now been split up. Akoko Edo is still one local government. That has its advantages, but also has its disadvantages. It is important that Akoko Edo is united. Akoko Edo is disadvantaged. And as your governor, I want to do as much as I can to make sure that Akoko Edo gets its rightful dues in Edo. I know what I have done with Akoko Edo. But I will not be tired even in the face of disappointment sometimes. My first chief of staff was deliberately picked from Akoko Edo. We have to do more with you. But for government and the governor to do more, we must know what is going on here. I must have eyes and ears on the ground who are able to give information daily to the governor's office on what is going on with the state and state projects. We know there's local government, but local government is to take care of local government matters in Akoko Edo. The state also has responsibilities for people here too. I want to say that we must take a special care about how we operate our politics in Akoko Edo. Unity is very important. Unity is very important. Akoko Edo is a border state, local government. And I know in the last 2 months, I've had to undertake a special security operation here to try and calm the security situation in Akoko Edo. And we will not be tired, because we can see the risk you face from neighboring states. So we must secure Akoko Edo and create a sense of security and safety and stability in Akoko Edo. So today, I'm inaugurating you, my SSAs and SSAs. So we start a new process of the states taking a lot more interest and action in what is going on in Akoko Edo, and working closely with the local government to make sure that we develop Akoko Edo. Politics, for the sake of politics, means nothing. Politics has to be for development. Politics that does not help bring infrastructure development is wasted politics. Politics that does not empower people, and when we say empowering, it's not just giving 1 or 2 people something, that brings something that will benefit the communities. That's why I said, in other places, I said, take care. Every ward must be represented, must have at least one SA. But the Akoko Edo, make sure we have 2 of them who on a daily basis are not sitting in Benin or in Auchi. They must be resident here. So if you know any of these people I'm inaugurating today who does not live here, let me know. You cannot work as my special assistant or senior special assistant if you are not living here. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Because I need you to give me information to let me know what is going on in your communities and in your wards on a weekly basis. So, SSAs, SAs, nothing must happen in your ward and I don't get to know. And how we can solve it. Is that clear?
Chairman Edo State People's Democratic Party PDP Tony Azegbeme Kontok say dem select the SAs and SSAs carefully across the world for Akoko Edo to join body and defend the governor and the party at any time.
These are men and women that have went through some rigorous screening. That from all the people available in Akoko Edo, they have been deemed to have made it to be nominated to be senior special assistants and special assistants to the governor. So today, we are inaugurating those senior special assistants and special assistants that are obviously, clearly, are going to be the eyes and ears of His Excellency here in Akoko Edo, and of course, by extension, of the party in Akoko Edo. And this honor, I implore you, do not take it for granted. You can't be somewhere or even on any of the platforms, and the party and the government is being lambasted, and you keep quiet, and you say, what is your own insight? You have a stake now in this government. You must defend the government. You have to defend the government and defend the party.
On behalf of the fellow SSA, I want to say that we are very grateful. Thank you for this appointment. The task of this engagement is very well clear to us. By the grace of God, we are not going to compromise. In terms of our engagements, we are going to do our best. In terms of our commitment to our fellow party members and loyalty to the party leaders, we are going to do our best. And by the grace of God, throughout your tenure, we will always continue to identify with you. And with God be on our side, we will end well with you, sir. And your vision for Edo State will be materialized.
Make una no forget say, as we see am, na so we dey talk am. We no dey take blame. From Benin City, Akoko Edo LGAs, TMC TV News.